What do I do?
Pull it out.
No, you'll bleed to death.
Please.
Don't say I didn't warn you. What the hell? You want to tell me what the hell just happened?
Long story.
Yeah, maybe it's your blood they should be testing for vaccines.
They already did. More than I could stand.
What are you doing?
The data's gone.
What data?
Your data. Your blood analysis, your genome, everything that we need to make a vaccine.
No, I mean everything I need to get my 50 million. Well, come on, Supergirl. Let's get looking.
Hey there everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, sorry it took so long.
Yeah, progress on this series is going to be more swift from now on. Like, I'm pretty sure this game has been going for over a year now, and like, I'm sorry, you know, we're both sorry that it's taken us so long to get through this. Just...
There are 3 data chips. I lost them in the crash.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's something that we want to get out of the way first. We want to give a special message to a certain someone who will not be named, and don't worry, viewers, we're not trying to, like, make this a dramatic video. We're not trying to do drama here. Also, how the heck do I get down? Oh, wait, there's a staircase, okay. Durr. But, yeah, look, we're going to just get this out of the way right now. To the person, you know, to the person we're talking about, you know exactly who you are when you watch this. But, yeah. We chose to distance ourselves from you for specific reasons that are not going to be named in this video. But that doesn't mean that we hate you or that we think, like, great ill of you. We just, you know, we don't want to associate with you for reasons.
Exactly.
Yeah. I know this is making us sound all... I know that this is probably making us sound like, oh, well, you're not good enough for us or something. Believe me, it's nothing like that. It's just... Let's just say we found out some things about someone, and yeah, we're distancing ourselves from him. And this was someone that I knew for many years, I might add. I knew them for quite a number of years, and I have no idea, dude. Like, you know, we've both known them for a number of years, and we want to... It's like, you know, we've cut all ties, you know, we've cut all ties and all that, but we do want to leave him with some advice. Now, for years and years and years, you complained and complained and complained about your life, and, you know, how much everything sucks for you, and how much, you know, you basically hate your life, and, dude, you know, I always sugarcoated things for you. I always said, just, you know, hang in there, things will get better, etc., etc. But, dude, you are the source of your own problems, okay? I never wanted to say that to you when I knew you, because I always try to be a nice guy. I always sugarcoat everything, and I don't like telling it straight because I'm afraid of offending and hurting people. I don't want to, like, hurt someone's feelings or upset someone if I can avoid it, but dude, it really needs to be said. It's like your problems are your own fault because... Now listen, I'm going to say this right now. I understand that some people lack self-esteem. I understand that some people lack confidence. But dude, you have had years and years and years and years to make a change in your life and to make an effort, you know, to step things up. Because... dude, I'm just going to say right now, your life is not that bad. I know that you hate people saying that to you, but, you know, because you say that it doesn't make it better. But, and that is true, but dude, you have food, you have a house, you've got a roof over your head, you are healthy, there are so many things that could be worse in your life than they actually are. It's like, you're completely obsessed with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It's like, I mean, it's okay to have an obsession. No, okay, not really an obsession. It's okay to be a fan of something and enjoy and like something, but, dude, you make it literally your entire life. It's not healthy, dude. Like... it's like your entire happiness rides on whether or not the next episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is good or sucks. Like, it's like if it ends up sucking, then it just completely destroys your entire mood and your whole entire day. Like, that isn't healthy, dude. You need to try to branch out. You need to find more things to enjoy. And I also know that you want more friends, you want more people to talk to, you want more people that share your interests. Dude, you're not going to find those people unless you make an effort to get out there and find them. I know that you're afraid of failure. I know that the whole entire reason that you don't even try half the time or that you don't have much confidence in it is because you're afraid of failure. You're afraid of, you know, like you're afraid of, like basically, you're so afraid of failure that most of the time you don't even, like, attempt it to begin with. It's like you may try, like, every 3 or 4 months to try to find and talk to someone new, but it's like, dude, if you want more friends and if you want more people to socialize with and more people, you know, like, to do things with, then you need to step up your own game, dude. Like, you can't just sit by idly hoping that your life is going to get better, because the problems that you have, dude, are problems that only you can solve. You cannot just sit by and just mope and hope that things will get better in time. And you know what? I'm going to admit, it's partially my fault. I should have been tougher with you. I shouldn't have just sugar-coated everything and just told you to just, like, hang in there and, you know, you'll be happier one day, basically. Like, I shouldn't have just sugar-coated things. I should have been more blunt with you and told you the truth, that you are not going, like, your life, I'm going to say again, your life is not that bad. Your life is more boring and eventless than anything. That's the real problem. You have a very boring and eventless life is your biggest issue, honestly. And the only way that you are going to fix that is through your own efforts. And again, I know not everybody has all the confidence in the world. I know that, you know, some people take some, you know, some people require some encouragement. Some people require a helping hand in order to, you know, get up in life and basically, you know, overcome their issues. But dude, you have had years, literally years and years, and I know people have given you advice. Spirit here even tried to give you advice, and you just basically, like, you basically, well, okay, actually, did you try giving him advice?
Yes.
Like, I know that people have given you advice because, dude, you've told me that people said to you the same things that I basically just said right now. And yet you basically just brush it off. It's like you don't take anybody's advice to heart and you just keep moping. Like, I understand that you have issues like that, but... And listen, I understand, like, I feel like a jerk right now because I know that you have, like... I know that you've got, like, you know, some depressive issues, but dude, you know what? So does Spirit. You guys may not know that. You don't mind me saying that, right?
Don't mind.
Spirit has depression. He has... Yeah, he's got bipolar depression. It's not easy for him, but you know what? He has learned how to handle it. He has learned how to deal with it. Yeah, it hurts. It's a tough thing to deal with, but dude, he's learned how to handle it, and he's learned how to become stronger because of it. So you have no excuse to just keep moping around and just complaining about your position in life for literally years on end. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I was getting sick and tired of it. And yes, I know that you don't complain about that every day. In fact, you had vocally complained about that less in like the last half year or so, but it doesn't change the fact that you still weren't really trying and really making a big effort to improve your own life. And you're not going to get anywhere in life unless you make an effort to fix your own problems, because that is the problem. The problem is that you want everyone you want everyone to come to you. You won't put in the effort to go to other people. And again, yes, I know the fear of being rejected is like I know the fear of being rejected or being misunderstood. I know that it's scary, and I know that you don't like I know you're afraid of failure is my point. Like, I get that you're afraid of things failing, but dude, if you don't try, you're never going to have anything. That's my point. Like, you can either attempt it and risk failure, or you can just not do it at all and never have anything, and never have a chance of having anything. That includes more friends, a potential partner, you know, people to do your questions and things with, you know, like your... Well, people don't really know about that, but your millionaire style, you know, game quiz thing, like, you're not going to have any of that unless you put in the effort yourself. So you need to kick yourself in the shin and, like, get yourself into gear. Nobody can do it for you. I never wanted to be this blunt, but, you know, seeing as we've cut ties now and stuff, like, I'm just going to say everything that I've wanted to say for a long time, and I pretty much just did it right now. And I know that I've been talking almost exclusively for, like, the past 10 minutes, so, Spirit, it's your turn.
And I'm gonna say this for the record. Now, I know what it feels like to, you know, have depression. I've dealt with it my entire life. But, dude, think how bad I have it. I had to deal with bipolar depression my entire life, and it really isn't easy. I know what it feels like to feel like, oh, I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna suck at this, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? I actually have to deal with that. There are moments where I don't know what to think. There are times where, you know, I actually have to distance myself from Iido and get my mind in order. Because, I mean, there are times where I don't even know what to do or even what to say. I have my own problems on top of that. I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but there is a part of my mind where I do have some mental issues. And a lot of, hell, even Iido doesn't really know that much about my mental issues. But I handle them. And, I mean, well, I'm not going to pull punches. It is hard. It is annoying, and it is very aggravating to deal with. But, I mean, the way I've always viewed it is, I mean, at least from an Iroquois perspective, you know, perspective from my people. And yes, for those of you wondering, yes, I am a native Iroquois. Okay, how do I word this? A bow and arrow. Okay, you're never gonna realize how far that arrow will fly unless you don't bother putting that arrow on the bow and pushing back the string.
That's actually a very good way to word it.
I mean, sure, the string may break and everything else. You might have to spend over 14 months trying to get the string repaired and everything else.
And it may be hard to actually pull the thing back, too, because I know I have tried using a bow. It is not easy. It requires way more strength than I thought it did.
Exactly. But you'll never really realize how far your arrow will fly unless you really... If you don't put that arrow on the knock, which is that little ring thing on the string, if you don't bother putting your arrow on that knock and pull back that string, you won't know how far your arrow will fly. It won't even fly at all because the only way the arrow will actually fly is if you try to physically throw it like a spear, and chances are, it being a small arrow, it won't go very far.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you this for your own good. Need to go out there and grow a pair of balls and go out there, get crap done. You can't just, pardon my language, but you can't just bitch about everything and expect it just to fix itself. It's not going to fix itself that way.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I knew someone, now I'm not going to say her name, but she was going through the, well, not exactly the same thing, but nearly the same thing. And she expected, oh, my life's so terrible, blah, 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 blah. And she had depression, she had all this stuff. She actually had worse than I did. Both me and her, well, hers actually, she had a stronger case of it, but both me and her have I have very, very minor schizophrenia. Very minor, so minor in fact it is barely even noticeable. And I don't even need medication for it, I can handle it. But back in that time when we were constantly thinking she was, well, a bitch, we didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually down the road, she did get her life in order. She ended up getting kids and a husband.
And she changed through her own efforts.
Exactly. And I have no idea where I'm going, but I know I'm sliding.
I have no idea either. Actually, I think you're coming down to where I am right now.
Whee! But see, just like how I'm sliding right now, your life will also slide down if you don't put in effort. Think, my character just gave you a metaphor. Just how I was sliding down that hill, your life will also be going downhill if you don't bother putting in the effort. You know how long it took Iido to get the subscribers he had?
On which channel?
All of them.
Honestly, I gained them pretty quickly in the past, but that was because YouTube was, YouTube was smaller back then, and it was easier to get your name out there. But oh, hey, I finally found the place. You need to, find where I am now.
But that's a good example. He put in the effort, and as annoying as it was for him, he did manage to get his subscriber number up.
Mm-hmm. I would actually, it's better to use my current channel as an, as an example of that, because my current channel, it has been very, very, very hard to get really pretty much any amount of attention to this channel outside of some of my friends that watch my stuff. It's been very difficult to get any real traffic to this channel, because I've had this channel for 4.5 years now, and I still only have 282 subscribers. It took me as of this video, it took 4.5 years to get 282 subscribers. And you know what? That's not much at all. Even 1 million subscribers isn't really that much on YouTube anymore when it's compared to, the really, really big guys out there, but I don't really care about that. In fact, I'm happy with my current subscriber count, but the reason that we're using this as an example, and the reason that I'm bringing this up, is because recently, in the past few months, my subscriber count has been growing at a faster rate. It took a lot of effort. It took 4.5 years of effort, of making videos, of constant attention to my channel. But after all this time, that effort is finally starting to pay off, and this channel, in due time, will finally look something like my old channel was before I closed it. The most subscribers I ever had on YouTube was around 800 or 900. Iido the Fox, my old channel, had...
You got over 1,000.
No, I didn't have over 1,000, dude. I only had about 800. I had like around 870, I think, when I closed it. I didn't have 1,000, but it's like... It's been hard, even getting back to that. Just getting back to what my old channel was. But it's slowly getting there, and I've noticed that lately those efforts are starting to pay off, and that sub count is slowly growing, like, faster and faster. You know, at this rate, I might even be there, or at least close to there, like, within a year. And you know what, from there, well, you know, as long as the copyright stuff on YouTube doesn't keep getting worse, and my channel gets outright banned or something, barring that... it's going to keep growing, and that is entirely from my own efforts, from things I did, by making videos, by getting out there and commenting on videos, doing things that get my name out, you know, like, all of that, you know, attributes to it, and it's all things that I did, not to brag, but the entire moral of the story is, you gotta do it through your own effort, dude. Like... You know? And yes, I know there's some huge irony in saying that, like, you know, look, I understand, dude, there's, like, a huge irony in saying that, you know, like, in giving you advice and getting friends when we, well, let's face it, we kind of ditched you as a friend, but look, dude... You know why, you know exactly why, and I know that we're sounding like major douchebags to people, probably, but if you understood the issue, then you would probably agree with our decision. Let's just say, we don't wish to associate with you, but we do not hate you, though, and we actually want you to be successful in life. We want you to be able to get over all of these problems that you have. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like we want you to fail and we want you to suffer. We actually want you to do good, and we want you to get over this and to, you know, conquer your own demons. We want you to do this, and we wish you the best of luck.
Exactly.
Like, I know that we may have left as friends, but that doesn't mean that we hate you or that we want you to fail. We want you to continue going through life, and we want you to, you know, improve yourself and get over these problems. We may not be there to personally witness it, but we know that you can do it as long as you don't give up. We know that you can reach that goal. And about your, let's just say, we're going to say your problem, it's good that you're able to control it, and that you're, you know, like, it's good that it doesn't, like, completely overtake you and that you're able to control it. But, dude, if you ever do feel like you're losing control, or if you feel like it's getting worse, please seek therapy. Don't be afraid to seek a therapist and seek someone to talk to about it, because they will be able to help you. Alright?
I mean, I knew someone that had a drinking problem. And keep something in mind, when he finally succeeded, he was 70. But he did finally nail it. He went to a therapist when he was 20. Because, I mean, it was so strong, he could not stop drinking alcohol. And it took him a long time to finally bust it out. And, I mean, granted, the urge sometimes does get a little strong. But, I mean, with enough time, care, and dedication, you can pull it off.
Dude, we are so far apart right now. And I'm dead. Okay, we seriously need to stick together. We've literally spent this entire video just running around aimlessly. Anyway, I've said my 2 cents. I've said my piece. That's pretty much it.
The help. Now let's get out of this cold.
Just follow me, okay? Anyway, dude, good luck with life. Keep going, keep moving on, and please take our advice to heart. Don't just sit around just doing nothing and letting your own life waste away. For your own good, you need to get out there. You need to go out into the wilds, and you need to try to make something of yourself. You need to make an effort to accomplish your own dreams. That's something that I should have said a long time ago to you. Anyway, let's get to that door.
Yeah.
Darn snipers. Sad thing is, you actually made it to the door a little bit ago.
Yeah.
And yet I wasn't there, unfortunately.
Right now I'm just trying to find you. Oh, there you are. Let me go.
This part is so bad. I mean, I like this level more than the last level, but I don't like this first part of it where you're just running around in the snowfield. This part kind of sucks.
Especially with small window.
Yeah, the small window plus the snowstorm. Yeah, it makes it really, really, really hard to keep track of where your co-op partner is. Wait, do we need to slide? Oh, we need to slide. Hey, dude, use your locator thing. You gotta press left bumper. Oh.
I'm just trying to get away from these guys. Man, these things are more persistent than my crazy ex-girlfriend.
Dude, you gotta spin it faster than that.
That's what she said.
Okay, there you go. You're at the top of the cliff. Time to slide!
Whee!
Yeah, just follow the marker. Oh, hey, here I am, I think. Ah, yes, that's me. Hello. Alright, let's go. Okay, just gotta keep moving. Ooh, I got a sniper rifle.
So do I.
Oh, now it's telling us to go this way. Stop being confusing, game. Seriously.
Yeah, fun fact about a real-life sniper rifle, it is very tricky to use.
I can imagine. I imagine the kickback on those things. Hey, dude, this way. You're going the wrong way. You just jumped off a thing.
I'm just following my thing.
But dude, look, mine is telling me to go up there. You just jumped off of that.
Right now I'm just trying to find you. Oh, there you are.
What do you mean there I am? Wait, where are you? Oh, guess I'll just mop these guys up until you can get back up here. Where in the world are you?
27 years and they still never found Carmen Sandiego. I see cubbyhole.
I think you're almost back to me. Yes, finally! Now don't jump off of that again. We need to go up here, dude. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I meant
Away from the giant chimera, dude.
up here. There's the door. The door to victory! Okay, that thing's hatching, but don't... Okay, yeah, good. Come on. Yes!
That took longer than needed.
That was ridiculous. I do not remember that area being that big before.
Look, small house.
Hey, you're a police car outside.
I'll go get help. It can't be that much further to the rendezvous.
Oh, wait! So, you always been like that? You know, the whole healing thing?
My dad was a scientist. He was working on BOWs when I was exposed. Luckily, I was treated with the vaccine before it was too late. But the virus adjusted and adapted. It's been a part of me ever since.
What happened to your father?
His research killed him. By the time he died, his body had mutated so much, he wasn't even recognizable.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
That's all right. Besides, I didn't walk out of it empty-handed.
Yeah, you got superpowers.
That's not what I meant. The people who saved me, Leon and Claire, are the closest friends I've ever...
But I can definitely... Jake is a character that I can relate to.
Still just trying to live up to their example. Never giving up. No matter the odds.
Talk about having rare blood. You know, if they ever get laid and have kids, I guarantee those kids are gonna have super blood.
Well, of course they will. I mean, two superhumans giving birth to a kid, obviously is going to be a super kid.
This cap is in mutation only.
Unless they have some sort of human mutation like I did.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you can't give blood, otherwise people have an allergic reaction.
Wait, why can I not pause the game?
We're surrounded.
No, seriously, why can't... Oh, wait, does this game not have an actual pause menu? I forget.
It does, but...
Wait, press start. Oh, okay, start doesn't do anything. I thought this game lets you pause it completely, but I guess not. Because I'm going to say we really need to end the episode right now. This has been going on for, like, almost 35 minutes now. Okay, yeah, actually, wait. There is literally no way to actually pause this game. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're going to end the episode right here. We're just going to, like, let ourselves get killed, and then that'll, yeah, we'll start it from there.
Yeah.
Alright. See you next episode.